Welcome back to my notary journey. This is your humble host, Sean. Listen, what's the thing we say in every video? Pass the test the first time. I passed the first time, and I know you can too. And that's why I'm giving you the tips that you need to hear so you can pass the test the first time. The information, not some shortcuts, but the things to plant in your mind. If you play this over and over and over again for yourself, it'll sink in and you're going to pass the test. Plus, we don't want you studying all this weird stuff, and I can tell you exactly what's most likely going to be on the test. Right now, we're going to talk about the Notary Public seal. We've heard of a seal, but there's some specific things you need to know about this seal. Let me read this to you, okay? This is direct from California. It says here, each notary public is required to have and use a seal. This next part is important. Write this down. The seal must be kept in a locked and secured area under the direct and exclusive control of the notary public, and it must not be surrendered to an employer, can't give it to your boss, upon termination of employment. I repeat, it must not be surrendered to your employer because you are the licensed person. It must not be done. Whether or not the employer paid for the seal or to any other person. So the bottom line is you can't give that up. It's supposed to be locked. This is legal California law. It's supposed to be locked up and kept. Now, let me give you an example here. Let's say you work for a company that says we need you to do notaries, and people come in. I can't name the company, but I know a company that does this. People come in to get documents notarized. Okay. You do it, boom, boom, boom. You are hurrying up, and then it's time for your lunch. You go ahead and take your stuff off the table like you're supposed to, all your notary equipment. You put it in a drawer, you close the drawer, but you leave the drawer unlocked just in case someone else comes and needs notary done. And you walk away and go to lunch, right? Bam! You're in jeopardy of your job and your license because you did not lock the drawer. Two, if a coworker comes and say, "Hey, can you just leave it there? Because I'll take care of it if somebody else comes." Bam, you're in jeopardy. It must be secured. It must be locked, and only you have access to it. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. Okay. Wording of that will most likely be on the test. Let's go on. This is deep. This is a deep one here. Because of the legal requirement that the seal be photographically reproducible, the rubber stamp seal is almost universal. However, however, notary publics may use an embossed seal in addition to the rubber stamp. The legal requirements for a seal are shown below. So now we're going to talk about if you have a customized one. The seal must be reproducible. The seal must contain the name of the notary public as shown on the commission. So once you get your license, you pass this test the first time, like we're going to, that name that's on there has to be on that seal. Okay, so it's going to have your name on it. That means you're responsible. Okay, what else must the seal contain? Contain the name of the county where the oath of office and notary public bond are on the file. You might want to write this down or listen to this over and over again because right now we know the seal must contain the words notary public. The seal must contain your name. The seal must contain the county where the oath of and bond that you did are. The seal must contain an expiration date of your commission. Okay. The seal must contain your notary identification number. Okay. So those are the top things. Those are the things it must contain. Also, there are size requirement. It can't be over 2 inches in diameter. I don't think that part will be on the test. Haven't seen anything like the size, or it has to be over 2 inches of diameter. Let's see here. A document may not be accepted by the recorder if the notary public seal is ineligible. Unreadable. Let's say it that way. I'm sorry, I get twisted with my words, but you get the point. If you can't read it, then it's not going to be accepted. So, notary publics are cautioned to make sure that the stamp leaves a clean, clear impression. All right. Everything must be clear on this document, and your stamp must be clear, not smeared, not wet, It has to be good. All right, now what else? It says here the Notary Public's name, the county of Notary Public's principal place of business, the principal expiration date, repeating that again, must be printed on there. This is in bold. This is bold in my notes. A notary public shall not use the official seal or the title notary public for any purpose other than rendering of notarial service. And that's a government code. So it's very strict. It's very strict. You got to make sure you're doing this right. But test wise, I already told you the 5 that most likely will be on the test. So repeat those to yourself time and time again. Those will be easy points for you. We're going to do what? Pass the first time. If you need more tips and you want more to go in your mind so you can pass the first time, check out my next video. This is Sean with My Notary Journey. Make your money, boy. Make your money, girl. Let's get it done. See you next time.